So show me where you're digging right here, right quick, where, or what you doing before I go walk up here and do something that I ain't supposed to do.
Sure. So what I did first, Tim, was come in and rough out this back corner here.
Right.
These two back walls.
Uh-huh.
And throw that up on the hill and got my bank like I wanted. And then I started right there and I'm working back this way.
So you're just working a ledge right here then? You're cutting a ledge out right there?
I'm setting in 3 spots. I'm setting right here.
Right.
And I'm going from there to there. I'm setting right here to the side of the stake. Getting in the middle.
So you're actually going down in the water then right now and everything to dig, or you staying above the water line? You're
right over there is about 8 foot down, and right through here is probably about 6.
Okay, I got you. So you're going on down.
Yeah, I'm going down till that bucket bottoms out.
I got you. So where's your next cut at then? Where would I need to set the machine then?
You need to set the machine right on this berm right here. Put your blade right there.
Put your blade right there and just reach out. Okay.
Reach out as far as you can, and when you come down, you'll feel it bottom out.
All right.
And then come to you.
I got you.
And I just work. You can work left to right, right to left, whatever you want to do. And you'll feel it when it grabs.
I got you. I got you.
I'm just throwing it behind me.
Well, I tell you what we'll do. Let's walk over here and look at it. So y'all, I'm down here in outside, actually south of Chiefland, Florida. You want to talk on camera a little bit and tell who you are?
Not particularly.
Not particularly.
I was afraid you was gonna bring that thing.
Oh, well, you knew I was gonna bring the camera. So this is a 308. You said it's 17 model, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What pattern do you run, Tim?
I run the cat.
Cat?
Yeah, main.
Yeah, we can change it for you.
So main, you run the John Deere or whatever, where you're running the main boom over here then and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to swap it. I can run either one.
No,
but
it's easy to swap it.
Yeah. That's what we'll do. What I'm gonna do is I want you to track up there and set it up, and I'm gonna watch you make a few grabs with it, so I can kind of see what you're doing, and then I'll mimic you is what I'll do then.
Got it.
Dang, that thing's got a base on that, but holy cow. Good gosh. That ain't no joke right there, dude.
Nice little machine.
Son.
Everything.
I just happened to glance over and look at that, man. So you got a camera and everything on that one, man.
Okay. It's got some, when you get in, I'll show you, it's got some grading features that tells you if you're left or right, or front and back, visual indicators, and a little color bars on it.
That thing right there ain't no joke, dude. Look at the boom on it, man. I wouldn't, you know, they still call it a mini, but man, that thing's basically a full-blown excavator, you know.
I don't know if it's in the mini category or the mid-size. It's right on that line.
Gotcha. Dang it, boy. All right, well, I'm gonna watch you run a little bit then. tell that's a heavy machine because it ain't even moving right there with it. It's just stuck to the ground. So this is my first time on a Cat Mini excavator that I recall. Some tough clay down there. It's kind of like that stuff at the house. So that's a 32-inch bucket on this thing. So I'm running at 6 on the throttle right now. That's what he runs it on. I'm gonna run it all the way up to wide open here in just a second. Wide open now. I gotta get a little bit further over to my left to get that cut back right there, a little bit off. Of course, I'm not used to digging underwater like this either. Should be about right there. Yeah.
As far as the inner workings of the machine,
You know it's bad, man, when you run off from the house. And the only thing I forgot was some boots, you know, and everything. So I'm out here in frou-frou shoes, man.
To a job site.
I'm telling you, to a job site. They got that was one of the things they talked about in the videos that I watched on them, is how accessible everything is on it. There's some of that wall coming off there. Well, that thing's got a big old hydraulic filter on it right there. That sand just caving off right there.
It's got a neat little feature on it. This is a hose that you can, if you don't have a transfer tank, you can drop it over in a container and suck your diesel up in it.
I got you. Huh. So that'll pull diesel then.
Controls for it right there.
I got you. That's interesting. See, I like this because this machine's still a 12-volt machine too. All right, so when you step up to the 75 on a Deere, if I'm not mistaken, it crosses over to a 24. And you know, like for a small operator like me and you don't, that you're getting into a different ball game right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's always, but that's Hitachi's doings there on that, you know. So, but that boom on that thing, man. I mean, that's boy dog stuff right there. You know, I knew it was gonna be robust, but I mean, up there where it pivots on that swing, that's really robust. I mean, that's serious business.
I've never used that feature.
Yeah.
But it's
well, you know, like right here, if you were wanting to cut it straight, you know, you can take and pivot that thing around, and you make a line cut right down through there if you were lining it off or something, you know. That's crazy. Pretty cool.
My understanding that these are regular steel tracks.
And those are bolted on.
And those are bolted on. They're kind of like inserts.
That's correct. That's
so you could technically unbolt those rubber pads and you would have browsers. You'd have a regular steel track machine.
So hot summertime, y'all have the same heat down here that we have up there. High humidity and everything. Air conditioner keep up in the cab and stuff.
I'm running on the first setting. Unless it's by about 3 o'clock, I'll reach over there and I'll kick it up one more notch.
That's good to go. Deere struggle on that with theirs. Which their beans are made by, or was being made by Hitachi. It's Deere and Hitachi, but they struggled on that here in the South, man, where especially on like the 50s and the 60s and stuff, man, it just wasn't quite enough. But there's a reason why those cost more than the others. It's the old adage, you get what you pay for. There's nothing wrong with Kubota or anything, but if you want to step up to the next level, there you go. I like it. So they're mowing that hayfield next to me today. I have cut that field bunches and bunches of times. I used to run cows on all that. That's not my property. My property stops at them posts and keeps on going. And I had cows over there. Well, run this whole, I had all that, and then I had some more over here that I ran them on too, and cut hay. I cut hay all over the place. But so anyhow, I hope y'all enjoyed that video with Adam down there in Florida. He's based out of Chiefland, Florida. That's where he's out of. And we were probably about, I don't know, probably about 16 miles on down where I met up with him down there and ran that machine. I wanted to look at the Caterpillar that has a few hours on it, you know, and check it out. And also the 308. The 308 is probably going to be a little bit big for me. I've said it in the videos. I would like to go to a larger excavator, a little bit larger one. Just due to the fact for more power, you know, more lifting capacity, everything like that, but not too big to where you can't really like get in these yards without destroying them. You start rolling into some of these yards that I work in that with a, you know, a 19,000 pound machine, that's a lot of weight to run around in a yard in. And so I want to keep it kind of between there. Kubota doesn't make one that's between the 57 and the 80, and I need to be up 17,000 pound class machines where I'd like to be. Am I gonna do it anytime soon? No, no. I'm gonna keep, and when I do something eventually, I'll keep the Kubota that I've got now for a while till I get situated. What is? Yeah, he went by over there. But anyhow, so no, I won't be getting rid of it anytime soon or nothing like that. This is for future stuff later on down the road and all that. Now, there is a huge difference between the machines. I mean, like the Caterpillar, I've ran the larger Caterpillars, the 320 size, 345s, you know, the bigger ones and stuff, but their smaller machines are built, like their calves and stuff are very comparable to their larger machines. And the biggest thing, like you heard me at the end of the video talking to him about, is the air conditioner and all that stuff. Because on a mini excavator, you're limited on space inside the cab, and I liked how that one was laid out. Not saying that would be the route that I would go, I don't know, but just kind of looking and doing some preliminary scouting, if you will, I guess. But I'm about to do some playing here at the house and do some filming here, and I'm about to roll in my shop over there and get the new piece out that I've got that I'll show here later. I've been messing with it a pretty good bit this week and do that. But I told Adam, and I'll tell y'all this right here too, you know, I still work in the woods 2 days a week for Dad, loading trucks. But my favorite thing about what I do now with the tree work and everything is exactly what I did with Adam. You know, for all these years, for over 30 years, I've been confined to a metal cab. You know, it's about 3 foot wide. Now I'm actually out visiting, talking with people, you know, sharing back and forth the different experiences and things like that, like what I did with Adam, or whether it's a customer of mine or whatever. And that's my favorite thing to do now, is being able to actually communicate with people face to face and be on their property with them and find out a little bit about them and then help them try to improve their property. Now, I looked at a piece the other day, well, this past week, while I've been off, my arm, I'll show y'all my arm here. My arm's doing good. It's covered right now and everything, so I got to keep it covered. But I'll undo my shirt here and show you, so you can see it right there. It's cut all the way across the top of it, completely across the top of it. Maybe here in a day or so, in the morning when I'm doing the vinegar treatment on it, I'll show it to you, show you what the cut on it looks like and everything. But I'm going to be down again this coming week, in which y'all be watching this video on Sunday. I'm not going to do anything, just chilling, just taking it easy, letting my arm heal. That's the biggest thing, man. If you do what the doctor tells you to do, it'll heal up right and it'll be good. But just kind of chilling here, messing around. So here, I think he's coming back here. We'll see. Yeah, there, he's finna come through there. He's mowing with a case. It's gonna be about I forget what the numbers are on that one. It's about an 80 or 90 horsepower case. Maybe a 75. We've got a chrome mower behind it. Good mower. That's what I ran. I had a 10.5 foot chrome. Them things are beasts, man. They're shaft driven. You could cover some ground with that hooker in a day. I'm telling you. Cranked up my Mini over there, letting it run. I'm gonna crank up the chipper, let it run. I like to, at least if I'm not running this stuff, crank it up once a week and let it run. So I got to touch base with Dad, tell him I'm not gonna be there Monday or Tuesday this week, obviously. And do that. But so again, I'll be down this week, and then I'll be back hammering it probably next week. I'll still have stitches in till the 24th, which is not this week but the next week coming up. So still got to deal with these stitches for a little while, and all that. But take care of your skin, man, if you're out in the sun. And there was 2 or 3 people in the comments when I showed that, talked about how sunscreen causes skin cancer. I'll take my chances with sunscreen, and the funny thing is I wear long sleeves all the time, and I never put sunscreen on my arms, and I had skin cancer on my arm. But it's like the doctor told me, it was stuff that the damage was done back years ago when I was a kid. Some people say, well, you never heard about it back then. Well, no, you didn't hear about it back then, but all these old farmers and stuff, they all probably had it back then and everything. They just didn't know what they had. So if you got skin and you got these big old crusty things all over your arms or top of your hands and all, that's probably what it is. Now, if you've got a sore on you that won't heal, that keeps crusting up, splitting and bleeding, it may not be skin cancer, but it may be basal cell carcinoma, which is the beginning stages of skin cancer. And they can turn into melanoma. Melanoma is some bad stuff. You get melanoma, you're just about gonna kill you and everything. So anyhow, didn't mean for this video to be quite this long. Hope you enjoyed that with Adam down there. Good guy, a lot of fun meeting him. Enjoy getting out and meeting people like that, man, new folks and what have you. So we'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.